Walt Disney was born in Chicago in 1901. Although he developed an early interest in drawing and was in art classes in school, nothing remarkable came out of it at that time. When he was 17 years old in 1918, Disney attempted to join the United States Army to fight in World War I, but he was rejected for being too young. He then forged the date of birth on his birth certificate and joined the Red Cross as an ambulance driver. But he arrived in France only after the war ended because he was ill for many weeks during the Great Flu epidemic. He drew cartoons on the side of the Red Cross ambulance he drove. He submitted his cartoons to humor magazines, but most of his work was rejected. Some of it was published, but that was only in the army newspaper Stars and Stripes. Disney returned to Kansas City in October 1919. Here he started working as an apprentice artist at a commercial art studio where he drew commercial illustrations for advertising, theater programs, and catalogs. But that job lasted less than a month because he was asked to go. Not disheartened, he went into business himself. He founded a company called iWorks Disney with iWorks, an ex colleague who had also been laid off from the art studio. Disney also simultaneously got a job as an animator at Kansas City Film Ad Company, which produced short advertisements for movie theaters. It is here that he learned and developed his skills as an animator, both on the job and from reading up about animation at the local library. He often worked late into the night in his father's garage, using an old discarded camera from the Kansas Film Ad Company. He gradually started making his first animation films, which he sold for almost nothing to the theater. Eventually, he saved up enough to buy a camera and rent a studio. His business grew very gradually, and he did produce a few longer films. But despite that, he was unable to keep his company afloat and it went bankrupt in 1923. Even after that, Disney did not give up. As he was unable to find good work as a director of animation films, he started another company called Disney Brothers Studio with his brother Roy. Eventually, working again with ex colleague and cartoonist Ub Iwerks, he developed the character of Mickey Mouse and began producing the first Mickey Mouse cartoon films. But he failed to find a distributor for his first two films. When he approached MGM Studios to distribute Mickey Mouse, he was told that his idea would never work and that a giant mouse on the screen would terrify women. He then added synchronized sound to his third Mickey Mouse short film, Steamboat Willie, and eventually found a distributor. It was some time after that that Mickey Mouse became the world's most popular cartoon character, and the rest, as they say, is history. Disney became a world famous name, even diversifying successfully into several other related businesses. The excellence and success did come to Disney, but after a long string of failures and disappointments, hard work and struggle. He must have had a lot of passion and dedication to persist through all of that, working hard to eventually excel at what he did and succeed. My course delves deep into the ingredients for excellence and expertise, based on the research and findings from neuroscience and psychology. I will be covering the popular concepts of neuroplasticity, the fixed and growth mindsets, 10,000 hours, and grit, among others. The course is structured as follows. After the initial introduction section, there is a neuroplasticity section, which is another core theme of my four-factor model. If not for neuroplasticity, the model for excellence and success would not be possible or valid. The four excellence model factors that I will be covering in detail are effort, development, resilience, and agility. All of them are based on research findings from psychology and neuroscience. Are you ready to dive in to a unique and exciting course
that explores the latest science and research and combines it with my international leadership and management experience.